to me and his channel.
What's up, it's your boy LOE Visuals. I'm back with another video. How y'all day going? Hope y'all vibing, y'all chilling, y'all enjoying y'all day. I'm predicting that we back at it. Before I start, I'm gonna smash the like button, smash the like button, smash the like button, smash the like button. I want to roll to 1K subscribers. Hit that sub button. I love you guys so much, so much, so much, so much, so much. But let's talk about it. So, Eddie Hearn says that Canelo Alvarez made a great choice in fighting Edgar Berlanga, and I want to chime in and give my opinion on it. This is BS. This is basically Eddie Hearn taking up for his fighter. And, you know, he's trying to say that Canelo Alvarez isn't avoiding anyone. He's making the best fight possible. And that's promoter Eddie Hearn being affluent and, you know, using the right words. But he knows this is a BS fight, and Canelo is just, you know, a payday for him at this point, because he knows Berlanga isn't going to win, but he's going to make a lot of money when Berlanga gets stopped. So that's why Eddie Hearn, you know, you see him with this type of tune. You know, you really can't respect some of these, you know, promoters. They're very slimy. All of them slimy, if you ask me. You really can't trust no promoter at this point. But you know, he still has a job. You know, fighters still use him, and he uses fighters. So with this, I just can't agree with it. You know, I think that fight, Canelo Alvarez and Edgar Berlanga, is strictly a mismatch. I think Berlanga is too green for Canelo Alvarez, and he's just not ready. And it's just much more important because, you know, it's bigger than that, you know. Right now, Canelo is avoiding 2 fights, in my opinion, and it's 2 fights that, you know, kind of differ from one another. You know, he's been avoiding David Benavidez for years. You know, people try to make excuses on why David Benavidez doesn't deserve the fight, but I mean, it's nothing at super middleweight that's more enticing than David Benavidez for Canelo Alvarez. Now the next fight is Terrence Crawford. And that's just, you know, Canelo knows he's not gonna get in there with a slick back black fighter and actually compete. You know, it's always led back to he's a runner, he's avoiding guys, you know, he's trying to stay away, but Canelo knows he struggles with that style. He knows it. And the crazy part about it, you know, his head trainer, you know, Reynoso, they try to emulate their style, but they just can't. But those 2 fights, you know, you got one guy who's making his first fight at 54, you know, then you got a guy who's at 68 who just moved to light heavyweight. Said he'll stay down at 68 for you. Boom. Now, most people believe that Canelo doesn't want to fight David Benavidez because Benavidez probably gonna be 200 pounds on fight night. But we didn't say that when you did that, when you was 185 against Amir Khan. You was 190 against Amir Khan. We didn't say that. We wasn't making excuses when, you know, you were fighting at 55, but you were rehydrating 20 pounds on fight night at 55. So let's not make those excuses on weight, because you've been, you know, manipulating weight for a long time, and, you know, it's definitely not forgotten. That's why some of your wins have asterisks behind them, because of stuff like that. But Canelo is short, 5'7", but if you want to hold on to all those titles, you have to fight the best fighter. You hold on to all. That's what the difference between Floyd didn't hold titles up, and he might unify for the WBC and keep a WBC. But the other titles, he wasn't rocking around like I'm undisputed. He wasn't carrying, and then not trying to, you know, and I still think Canelo has more left. I still think he has a lot left. But he's on the back half of his career, kind of tippy-toeing, halfway in, halfway out, and not giving us the best fights. If you don't want to do that, just relinquish all the belts and make, those type of fights. But you can't be parading around like you the face of boxing and you're avoiding this kid, because I know his Mexican fans are starting to hold him accountable. I think David Benavidez deserves that shot, but that's just my opinion. But now, fans like, oh, okay, fight Terence Crawford. Oh, he doesn't do anything for me. You just guys are just gonna say he was too small and I was supposed to do that. So you actually would possibly get some credit if you beat Terence Crawford. And you know how good Terence Crawford is. That's why you're not just too keen to jump in there with him. You know you struggle with real slick fighters, black fighters. You struggle. And you try your hardest to have that movement, but you just don't got it. You just don't got the sauce. And there's no disrespect to you, but you just don't. You look great against guys that are stiff and, can't move, but real slick black fighters, you struggle. And you trying to use the excuse like, oh, he's gonna run all night. That's boxing. You cut the rank off and you hurt him and you go to the body, slow him down. That's boxing. I hate when guys try to use this excuse and it's only used against one group of fighters. Oh, he's a runner. He likes to back up and he doesn't want to make the fight interesting. And the game is to hit and not get hit. Stop trying to change the rules because you want to, see barbaric fighting. Go watch UFC. I watch UFC all the time. It's two different styles of fight. I understand the rules of both, but it's two different styles. I know boxing, they're trying not to get hit. They want to do as much damage as possible. But in UFC, it's more on who's landing more significant things and who's getting the more, control time. And it's like that. It's just a different style. And you're going to get a different type of fight with different type of styles and rules. But yeah, I just don't like that, from Canelo. But his fans are never going to say anything. I've argued with a Canelo fan. He said, oh, David Benavidez only beat one champion. He was so misinformed, didn't know what was going on. You could just tell. And that's what I don't like about boxing. You don't even research before you say anything. You're just saying it. But yeah, I'm still on the advocacy train that Edgar Berlanga and Canelo Alavarez is a bum bash. And I would rather see those two fights instead, in my opinion. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Be sure to smash the like button, smash the like button, smash the like button. I'm on the road to 1K subscribers. Hit that sub button. I love you guys so much, so much, so much, so much, so much. I'm out.